Hello friends, now we'll study 2015 case study. In an exam, they give 10 transactions. You have to write serial number, date, particulars, debit, credit, group, voucher. Okay, let's see first transaction. On 1/6/2015, Mr. Arun started business with capital of rupees 3,50,000. So here serial number 1, date is 1/6/2015, 1/6/2015. Particulars. Okay, so here cash account is debit because Mr. Arun started business with capital of 3,50,000. Okay, so here cash account is debit and credit is Mr. Arun capital account, that is credit 3,50,000. So cash account comes under cash in hand and Mr. Arun capital account comes under capital account, and the voucher is receipt, Second one, he purchased land for rupees 80,000. He purchased land for rupees 80,000 on 4/6/2015. So he purchased the land. Okay, so land purchase account is land account is debit. He purchased the land. He received the land. Okay, and cash account is credit. Land account comes under fixed assets. Cash account comes under cash in hand. So here he purchased the land and he paid the amount. Okay, so there is no due, no balance is remaining. So he paid full amount. So here the voucher is payment. Next, number 3, deposited into bank rupees 1 lakh. So here bank account is debit and cash account is credit. Bank account comes under bank account, cash account comes under cash in hand. And whenever the transaction related to bank account, then the voucher is contra. Next, on 15/6/2015, loan given to Mr. Amit rupees 25,000. Okay, so Amit account, he received some amount by the loan. So Amit account is debit 25,000 and cash account credit. So Amit account comes under loans and advance group, and cash account comes under cash in hand, and the voucher is payment because he received full amount. Next, on 17/6/2015, paid for factory rent rupees 2,000. So here on 17/6/15, factory rent account is debit, cash account is credit, and factory rent account comes under indirect expenses, and cash account comes under cash in hand. Okay, he paid full amount, so the voucher is payment. Next, number 6, purchase goods for rupees 19,000 from Mr. Mahesh on 21/6/15. So here he purchased goods. Okay, so purchase account is debit 19,000 from Mr. Mahesh. So Mahesh account is credit, that is 19,000. Okay, so here purchase account comes under purchase account and Mahesh account is a sentry creditor because purchase goods from Mr. Mahesh. So Mr. Mahesh is sentry creditor. So here, so amount is not paid here. Okay, so that's why the voucher is purchased. The amount is paid full, like he purchased land for 80,000. So here amount is paid. So if it is paid full amount, then voucher is payment. So here amount is not paid, so that's why the voucher is purchase. Next, depreciation of machinery at 12%. So here machinery is not purchased here. Okay, so you can't calculate machinery at 12%. Depreciation you can't calculate. Okay, you just leave blank here. Okay, amount leave blank, but write particulars, group and voucher. So here machinery depreciation account is debit and machinery account is credit. Machinery depreciation account comes under indirect expenses and machinery account is fixed assets, comes under fixed assets. And the voucher is journal. Next, on 26/6/15, sold goods for rupees 35,000 and received check. Sold goods of rupees 35,000 and received check. So here received check means it deposited into bank only. So bank account is debit and sold goods. So sales account is credit. So bank account comes under bank account, sales account comes under sales account. Okay, and here the voucher is sales. And you can select write contra also, because here the transaction is related to bank. So you can write contra or you can write sales also. Next, purchase returned to Mr. Mahesh. So here in this transaction, he purchased goods from 19,000 from Mr. Mahesh. Okay, so out of that some goods are damaged, so he returned to Mr. Mahesh of 1,500 goods. Okay, out of 19,000, 1,500 items he returned. So Mahesh account is debit and purchase return account is credit. So Mahesh account is sentry, creditor, and purchase return account is purchase account, comes under purchase account. So here purchase return. So here the voucher is debit note. And last one, received commission of rupees 6,500 on 29/6/15. So he received commission. So cash account is debit 6,500 and commission received account is credit. So cash account comes under cash in hand. Commission received account comes under indirect income, and the voucher is receipt. Clear, no? Okay. Thank you.